Okay, let's proceed now to number 27. Okay, so for number 27, I think we have this one. We have circular garden. Okay, so ang radius ng ating garden is 2 meter. And then, kukunin natin yung area ng segment. So, how are we going to find the area of the segment? Okay, so first, we are going to imagine a circle na ang radius ay 2 meter. So, kukuha tayo ng 2 meter. Gawa tayo. Ayan. Then, the radius of this is equal to 2 meter. Okay, so gawa tayo ng radius na 2 meters. Ayan. So, if the radius is equal to 2 meter, and then we are going to find what are we going to solve for? We are going to have this one. And so we are going to find the area of the segment. Okay. Ang arc niya is 90 degrees. So therefore, that is 1/4 of the circle. Kung 90 degrees po siya, ibig sabihin niyan ay 1/4 ng circle. So ito yung circle natin. So ito po yung kanyang isa pang radius. Ayan. So, since this is 90-degree arc, this one, automatically, we are going to have this one. Ayan. So, ang hinahanap natin dyan ay yung area ng sector na to. A segment, I mean. So, what is the area of this segment? To find the area of that segment, first you need to find the area of the sector. Ang pagkuha ng area ng sector is always equal to this one. Area of sector is equal to n over 360. Ito yung formula niya, di ba? N over 360 multiply by pi r square. Kailangan makuha natin yung area ng sector bago natin makuha yung area ng segment. Katulad ng ginawa natin sa lesson. Since our n is equal to 90, so that is 90 over 360. Then what is our pi? 3.14. Our r square is equal to 2. 2 square. Okay? So, pwede tayo magtuloy nito. Itong gawin lang natin. Pwede natin i-cancel tong 0, of course. And then, we are going to have this one. Ayan. So, pwede natin isulat to para magkaroon tayo ng mga shortcut. Okay, 3.14 times 4 muna. Ayan. Times muna natin sa 4. Pwede rin naman diretso sa calculator yan. 3.14 times 4. Tapos yung sagot natin, di-divide natin sa 4. Okay. So, how are we going to do that later? So, pwede naman tayong gumamit dito ng cancellation. So, 9 over 36, pwede yan. Okay, equals. Gagawin natin, ika-cancel natin itong 36 saka yung ating 4. So, bakit sa pwede cancel yan? Kasi both can be divided by 4. 36 and 4 can be cancelled out by dividing 4. Okay? So, pag dinivide natin ng 4 yon, this will be 1 and this will become 9. Okay? And then, ang mangyari dyan, yung 9 over 9 is automatically be equal to 1. Diba? Cancel na yan. So, ano matitira? 3.14. So, it means to say, ang area ng sector natin ay 3.14. O, diba? Madali lang. Okay. So, pwede rin naman ang ginawa nyo kanina. 3.14 times 4. Okay? Pwede mag-solve ng ganon. I will repeat. 3.14 i-multiply mo sa 4. Yung sagot doon, i-times mo sa 90. Tapos divide mo sa 360. You can use your calculator. And you are going to get the same answer. Is this our final answer? Not yet. Because we need to find the area of the segment. Okay? So, how are we going to find the area of the segment? Kukunin natin ang area ng triangle. So, for we to find the area of this triangle, okay, na ibabawas natin sa area ng sector, okay, yun yung ating area of segment. Tandaan natin, sa case na yan, like what we have taken up last time sa lesson natin, ang area ng triangle, area of triangle, plus area of segment is equal to area of sector. So, tatandaan yun, ha? Okay, I will repeat. Area of triangle plus area of segment is equal to the area of the sector. Okay? So, para malaman natin yung area ng segment, gagamit tayo ng equation na yan. So, we all know from what we have solved earlier, ang ating area of sector is equal to what? 3.14. So, okay na tayo dito. Kasi na-compute na natin yan kanina. Okay. Ngayon, ang gagawin lang natin, area of segment is equal to 3.14, and then what will happen to area of triangle? Kailangang i-transpose natin yan sa kabila. Okay? So, katulad ng ginawa natin noon. So, transpose mo siya. So, this is positive. Pag transpose natin yan, that will become negative. So, this is now negative area of triangle. So, we can have minus 1 minus area of triangle. Okay? So, ganun ang pag-compute ng area ng segment. So, para malaman natin area ng triangle, iwan muna natin yan, equation na yan, balikan natin yan mamaya. Okay? So, punta tayo sa area of triangle. So, for me to find the area of triangle, that is equal to what? 1/2 base times height. Okay? So, ang ating base dyan ay ang kanyang radius. Okay? This is 2. Yun yung kanyang base. Tapos yung height niya, 2 na rin. Kasi yun na rin yung height niyan. Okay? So, ang radius niya sa kabila, pareho lang naman. Di po ba? So, this is equal to 2. And this is 2. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, ito yung base natin at ito yung height natin. So, therefore, we have now 1/2. What is our base again? Okay, we have 2. This one. Multiplied by what is our height? We have 2. So, our answer now will become, this will be cancelled. Okay? So, our answer equals 2. So, therefore, our area of segment, okay, this one, area of segment is equal to 2. Therefore, our answer is letter B, 2 meter square or 2 square meter. So, ganoon lang po kasimple. So, tandaan, ang pagkuha ng area ng segment, nakabase yan sa area ng sector natin. Kailangan, pag pinagsama natin yung area ng triangle plus area of the segment, kailangan ang sagot natin doon, area of sector. Then, laro-laruin na lang natin yan. Okay? I hope you got it. Let's proceed now to number 29. Oh, I'm sorry, number 28, by the way. Okay? For number 28. So, dito, naulit halos yung problem natin. Kapag sinob natin yan, okay, hindi na tayo magtagal, ang kanyang degree ay 45, gamitin lang natin yung same process kanina. Okay? Ang 45 kasi, that is dividing the circle into 8. Okay? So, because 45 over 360 ang sagot natin doon. Pag ginawa natin yung 45 over 360 na yan, okay? Para sa ating n over 360, ang maging sagot natin dyan ay 1 over 8. Para bang sinasabi natin, dinivide mo yung buong circle sa 8. Okay? Pag dinivide natin yung buong circle sa 8, ang nagkaroon po tayo ng tinatawag na 45 degree angle. So, therefore, we are going to have this one. Our answer for that later on, kapag sinolve natin, tuloy-tuloy yung ating lesson, simply following the area or the formula for the area of the sector, we can have this one. So, our answer for number 28 must be letter B as in boy. Okay? So, ito po siya. Okay? I hope you will get it. Okay? So, let's proceed now to number 29. A very simple question. So, what is the total measure of central angles of a circle with no common interior points? So, automatically, that is what we have taken up last time. Our answer for that is very good. This is 360 degrees. I hope you got it. Let's proceed now to last 3 problems. Number 30. Mr. X cut a circular board with a diameter of 80. So, ito po ay 80 ha. Ayan, natakpan lang kanina. 80 cm. So, ang sagot natin ngayon na letter C. And then, for number 30, 80 cm ang ating diameter. So, ang ating board ay i-divide sa 20 congruent sector. So, paano gagawin yon? Visualize the problem. Meron tayong diameter or board. So, we can have this one. Okay? So, pwede tayong gumawa dito ng circle. For example, this one. This board, circular board, will be divided into 20 congruent sides. Okay? So, kung 20 sila, ang gagawin natin dyan is, kukunin natin yung area ng buong circle. Okay? So, how are we going to find the area of the whole circle? So, nakabase yon sa ating pi r square, di ba? Okay. So, we have this one. What is the radius? Our radius must be equal to 40. So, bakit 40? Kasi ang diameter niya ay equal sa 80, di ba? So, if the diameter is 80, therefore, the radius is half of the diameter. So, kalahati ng 80, ang sagot natin doon 40. At pag meron ka ng radius, malalaman mo na ang area ng circle. So, applying the formula, area of circle is equal to pi r square, di ba? So, pi r square. What is that? 3.14 multiplied by 40 times 40 or 40 square. What is 40 times 40? Our answer for that is 1,600. Okay? So, 1,600 multiplied by 3.14. Yung sagot natin dyan, kung ano man yung sagot natin, sa area of the circle, divided by 20. Because we have 20 congruent sector. Para bang ano yan, mga pizza pie. O, di ba? Okay. Bawat isang slice ng pizza. Okay. 20 slices. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, di-divide mo siya sa 20. So, yung sagot natin dyan na 3.14 times 1,600 divided by 20, our answer will be, okay, number 30. The answer is letter A. Okay. You are going to get 251.20 centimeters square. Okay. So, again, kukunin natin yung area ng circle. And that could be defined by pi r square. Nung makukuha natin yan, maging siyang 3.14 times 1,600. Automatically, i-divide natin yun saan? Sa anong number? 20, because there are 20 congruent slices or sectors. And then we can have an answer which is equal to 251.20 centimeters square. Okay, I hope you got it. Let's proceed now for number 31. So, yung number 31 natin, napakadali lang. So, mayroon tayong pendant dito. Regular octagon ang shape niyan. So, dahil octagon, how many sides do we have for octagon? 8 sides po yun from the word oc. That is 8 sides. Polygon with 8 sides. So, anong gagawin natin sa ating 360 degrees? Kasi po ang isang buong circle, di ba, 360? So, ang gagawin natin dyan, di-divide natin yung 360. 360 divided by 8 because there are 8, right? Okay. So, because of octagon. And then, madali natin makuha yung sagot. Our answer for that is letter B as in boy. Okay? So, that is equal to 45 degrees. I hope you got it. Ganun lang po kasimple yun. Okay? Number 32, last number. So, for number 32, it could be trial and error. Magkakaroon tayo dito ng lace na kung saan pendant. This is a circular pendant. This one. And then, ang gagawin natin dyan, sabi dyan, mayroon tayo ditong 30-degree angle na buo sa ilalim or outside the circle. Okay? So, ang kukunin natin, measure of the arc at the bottom. Take note, at the bottom. Ibig sabihin yung arc na to. So, how are you going to find the measure of this arc? Kailangan, mag-isip tayo ng number dyan. Okay? Na kung saan, for example, ang pinili natin ay 150. Subukan natin 150. Yan. Pag 150 ito, this is 150. Automatically, we are going to get the other arc or the major arc. Okay? So, kailangan isipin din natin yung arc na nasa kabila. Okay? So, let's try to have the measure of the other arc or the major arc kapag 150 yon. Automatically, di ba 210 to? Okay, very good. So, this is 210. Why? Because 210 plus 150, your answer will be 360 degrees. Automatically, whole circle is equal to 360 degrees. Now, you're going to subtract the two arcs. Okay, 210. Okay, let's try to solve. 210 and 150 will be subtracted. Okay, bakit subtracted at hindi plus? Because the angle is formed outside the circle. Very good. And then, what are you going to do with your answer like what we did before or some other problems? You're going to get 1/2 of the difference. Okay? So, what is 210 minus 150? Your answer for that is equal to, very good. The answer is 60, right? Okay. And what is 1/2 of 60? Your answer is equal to 30. Is this now tally with our answer or the same answer here? Of course, yes. So, therefore, we got already our answer there. So, this is 210, this is 150, and we are asked what is at the bottom. So, since we are asked what is the bottom, anong sagot natin? It must be equal to 150 degrees. I hope you got it.